Hey gang, Boy here from Reddit Force. Welcome back and thanks for tuning back in. So again, thanks for all the great comments from the last video, from the last video recap. We are kind of halfway through our transition and working on getting everybody trained up on the new strategies. So it's almost like starting the whole process all over again. But as we start to move in that direction and players come into their abilities, we'll have more stuff to share. So you might have noticed there was a little bit of a pause. As we kind of rejiggered our strategies. But the content's starting to come back in, and we've got a lot of really great and innovative strategies to share with you. So in this video, we're going to cover a couple that we recorded from. This is actually a clan war from two clan wars ago, and this was with Cavebears. And if you guys don't know who Cavebears is, there was a member who. I believe his forum name was Oars, but I think his in-game name was Tempest. And he was the guy who designed the base by the same name, something that a lot of us grew up using when we started the game. So we were pretty excited, and they were a great bunch of guys, really solid bases, great attacks all around. We did not beat them, but it wasn't for want of trying. And again, we took a couple of risks. We realized that the 2-star game wasn't going to really cut it for us, so we were pushing our strategies as much as possible. And we have a ways to go. So it is what it is. Anyway, the two videos that we're going to cover here, one was a hog raid on a fully maxed Town Hall 9 base, and then the other one was a Town Hall 10 attack by a Town Hall 9 base, using a strategy I've never seen before. But let's look at this. Let's look at this base, and let me lay out the attack route so you can understand how this all panned out. This was a cleanup raid, so we knew where the bombs were, and it's unfortunate, but there's an archer tower right about here, and then of course this archer tower here. So if you remember the instructions from the last raid, the goal of any Goho raid is to do a couple things. You got to dump out the clan castle if at all possible, and this was a really tough pull. And then you've got to get the AQ dealt with as quickly as possible. And this is she is a centralized AQ, but there's only one real pocket that's separating your outside forces from being able to get to her. And the thing is, once she hits just one of your troops, that will alert all of the troops in that area that they're under attack, and then everything will key in on the AQ. That's how the targeting engine works, and you have to use that to your advantage when you're doing these raids. Now the other thing is, because the double bombs are on the exterior of the base versus kind of plugged in a little bit deeper, if you look at the way that the defenses are laid out, all you have to do is take out this archer tower and that archer tower, and you're golden. Now the technique for doing this, and this is what was really interesting, like once you know where the double bombs are, if you want to reroute your troops around them, simply just take out these defenses. And the way that she did this was to plant a giant to start getting aggro from all of these, to start soaking up damage from those sets of defenses, and then following it up with 2 hogs to take that out. So while everything is beating down on the giant, you have the hogs take out the defenses. With that down, there's nothing to direct the troops into that double giant bomb. So you'll see how that worked. And the other really interesting thing that she did here was she neutralized, I think, like 2 or 3 pockets of defenses before the raid even started. She took out this pocket, and then took out this pocket while engaging the AQ. I mean, that left like pretty much, I don't know, 50-60% of the base left, or 60% of the base left for the rest of her hogs to take out. So now the way she did this was something that I've only ever seen in Town Hall 10 attacks against other Town Hall 10 bases, and that was to use balloons to neutralize these defenses. So for 5 balloons, she managed to take out, I believe, 3 defenses, and then used a mix of hogs and giants to remove the archer towers, and that was just to eliminate the double giant bomb threat. And then a mini go wee wee to take care of the AQ. So let's watch that all pan out. Oops, no. Okay, so yeah, this is a desktop recording. So 2 balloons for that archer tower, 1 for that cannon, 2 for that archer tower. And pay attention as we're going through this. Watch these archer towers. There's a lot going on during this raid, but once the loons make it in, the clan castle starts to dump out. She anchors the pull out on this out on this collector here. Her witches are down. She'll start dropping her wizards. Now, one thing that I have been doing lately is to drop my wizards behind my witches. I've stopped kind of dropping them here to ambush them because it does redirect the skeletons and then they end up getting wasted. But it's almost always a better idea to just drop them in behind. Maybe high, maybe low, and then in the middle, that's fine. But you know, they'll all consolidate as the skeletons engage the clan castle. So with the clan castle dealt with, she's free to start making her way into the base and clearing the trash to set up the funnel. She zooms out just so we can see. So there's the first attack on that archer tower on the south. There's also a simultaneous attack going on in the north. And then while both of those go down, you see that one of the double bombs have been tripped. There, she got two, you know, both of the double bombs tripped. So just a fantastic job there. And then she starts her hog raid in from the southwest. And at this point, it's just a matter of keeping up with the heals. The skeletons are out. There's tri-Teslas in the core, but you know they only spent a few moments in there, and the AQ is going to be going in there pretty soon to wipe out the rest of that core. But yeah, again, at this point, really, it's just a matter of keeping up with the heals and making sure that you've got enough DPS left over to clean up the rest of the base. So yeah, at that point, that all of the defenses are down, the hogs are going into cleanup mode, and it's a 3-star. So fantastic job there. And let's see. So, okay, now the next base. Now this was interesting. This was one of their high Town Hall 10s. So mind you, maxed out base, lava walls, Lego walls, and let's see. Okay, there's a couple of archer towers that still have a ways to go. And you're thinking, as a Town Hall 9, what the hell am I going to do to go and attack this base? Now, you know, Raisin loves a good challenge, so she came up with this attack that I've just absolutely never seen. And the idea here was to neutralize one pocket of defenses, because at Town Hall 10, you know, if you concentrate your defenses like this, sending in a ground attack a lot of times is just you're gonna end up having a bad day. I mean, 4 sets of point defenses, 2 sets of splash defenses, anything that attacks this wall is just gonna get murdered, at least as far as ground attacks are concerned. So what she did was she sent in balloons, and you know, that took out 1, 2, 3 defenses, and she only had to end up dealing with the whiz towers and the archer towers. Now, once his pocket was down, she laid a jump down into here and then sent in a coring team to take out the town hall. And the coring team consisted of nothing but high hit point troops. P.E.K.K.A., a couple golems, and then one of the heroes. Now, once that's dealt with, all she has to do is worry about taking out the other, you know, percentages in the base to take out that last 50%. So I'll let the video talk for itself, and you can see how this all played out. Because again, this is something that I've never seen, but it was just so interesting to watch. So a rage that the giants are down to draw fire from the archer towers, and that leaves the balloons free to go in and basically just wipe out that pocket. And using giants to distract, to let your balloons go in and you know, take care of all of that take care of all of the defenses was just, again, it's such a great idea, and we've been incorporating that into a lot of our attacks. So the 2 golems are down, single P.E.K.K.A., max P.E.K.K.A., heroes, bunch of wall breakers, and a few wizards just to clean out the trash. The jump spell's down, the rage is down, they're already in, starting to make their way into the core. The wizards start to peel off, and then unfortunately they get picked off by this archer tower, but it doesn't matter because there are super high hit point troops in the core, and really a lot of times, even if they're, you know, max level infernos, all they really do is tickle those troops, and that's only a level 10 barbarian king, mind you. The max level P.E.K.K.A. definitely helped there, but she was able to take out the town hall. She's at 29%, but note, if you notice this, let's see if I can just. But if you notice this, she's got a bunch of, she's got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s left, along with 4 minions. A bit of drama here with she forgot about those balloon troops, so she dropped 1 archer down here to take care of them because they can't hit anything on the ground, and then restarted her attack up on that corner. And you know, right at this point, she's just waiting to see how it all pans out, to see where else she needs to throw down her percentages. But really, the bulk of the percentage is right over here, and you're going to see this entire pocket go down with the 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, the archer queen, and a wizard. And again, this was, at this point, we were all sweating. We didn't know how this was going to play out. But it turns out that having the Archer Queen towards the end to take out those last pockets of defenses was really the key, along with having those Pekkas to soak up all of that damage. I mean, this was a tailor-built army to take on what was essentially a maxed base for 2 stars and from a Town Hall Knight. And, really great job there, Raisin. Looking forward to seeing what else you bring to the table here. So that's going to wrap it up for these 2 attacks. It took a little bit longer to go through these because there was a lot of thought that went into actually planning these attacks. And I'm working on another video that's going to cover our most recent practice war, where, again, we're trying out some of the new tactics. And I'll be able to walk you guys through some of those. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.